Hi everyone, I'm Vel Astri. Welcome to Demella Universe. It's time for our beautiful new moon in Capricorn reading for the 13th of January. I feel interesting energies coming through. This new moon actually crept up on me, so I look forward to seeing what's coming through. I'm going to use, those of you who are familiar with my moon readings know that I use this beautiful moon symbol that I received from the moon last year, Luna last year. I'm not sure whether I'll be doing new symbols for this year. I asked my pendant and Luna said no, use the same symbol for this year because Jupiter and Saturn are still doing their thing and we're still going through lots of changes and a lot of beginnings and endings, balancings, right? I am going to use my carnelian orb to also channel, representing Jupiter. Jupiter, when I was getting the book to do this beautiful reading, Jupiter was like, me too. So I'm like, okay. So clearly Jupiter has something to add. So let us see. Thank you, Luna. Thank you, Jupiter. What are we learning this new moon in Capricorn? New moons are always about setting intentions in your truth, in your authenticity, in order for you to then manifest and bring your desires into fruition the next moon cycle. So let's see what this new moon in Capricorn 2021, 13th of January, what are we receiving? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Thank you, Luna. Truths be told, truths be seen, truths be found, truths be revealed. It is time now for you to see you. This is what we have been saying to all of you all of last year. Time for you to see the truth of you. Time for you to see the truth of you revealed. Universe showing you the truth of you. Most of you are saying when, and we're saying now. Now. A huge change has occurred from the Piscean to the Aquarian era. We have left the world of construct, of condition, of ideas, of discipline, of rigidity, and we've entered the flowing waters of imagination, of love, of fluidity, of exploration, of all dreams come true, of wishes come manifest. This is a process that takes time to come into becoming, to acclimatize, to settle down. We have just shifted into the era of Aquaria. So yes, good things are coming. Yes, abundance is coming. Yes, blessings are most certainly coming. Jupiter is definitely making sure of that. And I, Luna, am co-creating with Jupiter quite a bit to ensure that all of those beautiful wishes and those beautiful manifestations come true. Wish fulfillment, miracles, all those beautiful sparks. All you need to do is to keep up the faith and stay true to you. Do not give up. Do not go back. Many of you are saying we wouldn't go back even if you wanted to, for you, and you remember the energies. You remember the energies of old. You remember how it feels to betray you. You remember how it feels to displace you. You remember how it feels to allow others to take precedence in your over your life, and thus you manifest devoid of you. You manifest with you lacking. No, we are now to show you the truth of you. We are now to reveal you in your clarity, but you need to please remain in your clarity. The beautiful portal of 11:1, as above, below, as within, without, brought beautiful energies from the tree of life to allow us all to tap into Mother Earth Gaia's energies, to plant our source, our seed, to get our whole essence fine-tuned in alignment with the beautiful, prosperous energies of the earth. And now we ask that you remain within this beautiful empowerment of you, this beautiful empowerment of your truth, as you now set intentions, as you now set clear desires and intentions for the year, for what you want, releasing all that no longer serves you, releasing all. You cannot go into this new era with anything from the past. You cannot use the known to create the unknowable. You cannot use that which is done to create that which cannot be seen. You will simply receive you and then act within you. You will simply receive the manifestation and then act in it. So yes, this is a time of rest, of stillness, of non-action. This isn't laziness. This isn't misguidedness. This is you centering on you and finally allowing yourself to receive you, to then action within that receiving of you. Release the temptation to fill these beautiful times of emptiness with busyness. Release the temptation to go into the overthinking mind and try again to actively create your manifestation. Release that. Receive the manifestation. Receive, receive, receive. The divine feminine energy rested within stillness within you. Didn't move or budge from you, not a second. Remained within stillness until you were able to find you again, until you were able to receive her again. She remained there, still. And this is now what you are asked to do. To say disciplined makes it feel like work. Rather, be loving to yourself, to remain within the truth of you, for you to receive you. The divine feminine energy loved you so much, loved the divine masculine energy so much. The divine feminine remained firmly in her truth, for the divine masculine energy to find his truth. Remained there for you to find your truth, so that you may now create within your truth. You are simply asked, now that we're in the age of Aquarius, the age of divine feminine, for you to remain within that essence of truth, unwavering. Do not doubt you now. Do not doubt your truth now. Do not doubt your power now. Release the fear, release the news, release the fear that's been plaguing our planet. This is ego trying to hold on to a losing battle. We have shifted into the age of Aquarius. We have shifted to the era of love. The third dimension has a very weak grip, but it's still holding on and causing a lot of fear for those who are allowing it to distract them from the love of them, from the truth of them, from the divinity of them. Do not do that, dear light beings. Do not do that, dear divine gods and goddesses of light, of love. We are seeing you here. We are seeing you. We are seeing you. Let us see you in your clarity. Remain there. Remain there for all time. This is it now. This is why we keep saying this over and over again, to be in your truth for all time, not just for the moment and then go out, not just temporarily and then for all time. At all times, be you. Simply, at all times, exist. Don't step away from you. Don't become something else other than you, for then we don't see you. Then you don't receive you. Be there within you and receive all of you. Set intentions within the truth of you now. Really anchor in that which you desire. Really anchor in that which brings you love. Really anchor in that which brings you prosperity. Jupiter promises to bless and reward you for this. For this is a great teaching, this is a great healing, this is a great knowing, this is a great being. The being of you, the essence of you, the receiving of you is the most sacred, sacred, sacred love, to receive oneself within one's truth. That's divinity. Okay, thank you. Wow. Very magical energy coming through this new moon, very magical and mystical. It felt very magical and mystical. I don't know how to explain that it just felt very weaving and very, very tangible and ready for adventure, ready for more, ready for exploration. Very magical, very sacred energy, very sacred energy. Be within your truths. Much returns to you now. I can feel it. Very powerful energies. Okay. Let's pull a card from the Sacred Destiny Oracle by Denise Linn and see how these energies will pan out. New moon in Capricorn, 13th January 2021. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Luna. Thank you, Jupiter. Thank you. Let us see what we receive. Thank you, spirits. Ooh, okay. Just as that beautiful message said from Luna, now is the time, and you have been patient. You have been patient along this time. You have been patient with you. You have been patient. You have been working. You have been mindful. And now it is time for you to begin your journey. And now it is time for you to take flight. And Spirit says, don't be disheartened. Many of you are feeling this energy of, oh, but when we've been waiting, oh, but when we've been working, oh, but when we've been manifesting, oh, but when. And Spirit's saying, understand this, see this from a higher perspective. Humanity has finally turned the page to love. This is a massive shift. It takes all components now to adjust into this new frequency before everything can give you the accuracy of the abundance you are. But by you being within the truth, you start receiving the trickles of blessings, the outlayers, the little sparks of blessings coming in, and Spirit wants you to receive those blessings. Spirit saying the big blessings, the huge ones, the long dreams and desires, those are coming, but they need people who are going to interact with you who you do not know. People who you have not met yet are going through their transformation, are going into their adjustments, are going into their love. Situations you have not thought of yet are becoming. So many things are happening behind the scenes right now in order to bring you into the clarity of you, in order to allow life to show you you within the clarity of you. Therefore, it requires you patience. It requires patience from you to allow these puzzle pieces to be put into place for you to be the last puzzle piece put in. And Spirit says, yes, we feel that. We feel the energies from you doing all the work, and many of the readers and many of the spiritual helpers have been saying, remain in your truth. Hold on, remain in your truth. And yes, this is a repetitive message, but this is because this does take time for it all to come into revelation, for it all to come into the fullness. And so we wish you not to lose faith. We wish you not to lose hope, and then to tap into energies which do not serve you, and then you having to do all that work again. 2020 was enough, I think, for all of us to get on with, including the energies. So we are very, very pleased to now start a forward movement into your truth, into your love, into your divinity, into your wholeness. But it requires patience from you. Think of everything in your life. Vel Astri here. Le Sale in this physical reality, in this lifetime. 34 years. For 33 of those years being completely another, and 2020 comes. 1 year. It took 1 year of something very different, and everybody panicked to try and make it the same as all the other years. 1 different year was not allowed. Do you understand this? You are so used to things being so clockwork that anything that disrupts that clockwork is a problem, and we wish you to know that the clockwork is the problem. You should not be a norm for you to be in a normal cycle. You never change, you never learn. Why would you want to be the same thing for all eternity? Why would you want to come into earth every single life experience learning the same lessons over and over and over again? Stuck in a loop. This year broke that loop. This year broke that cycle. So remain in that freeness. Remain in the freedom of it. Do not begin other cycles. Release yourself. Remain within the potentiality for all of you. Remain within the freedom, the opportunity, the availability of love, which is there, so readily available for you, so readily available for you at all times. And yes, you will receive blessings, and yes, you will receive abundance, and yes, you will receive opportunities and relationships that nourish and nurture you. And these are just the beginnings, because remember, things are still taking shape. So what you're receiving now, they're beautiful blessings, and you'll be surprised. But they're still tiny compared to the immense blessings and miracles about to be bestowed on you when everything is just in its place. That's all we are waiting for. That is all we're aligning. And the more of you come into the truth, the more of you come into your awakening, the more of you practice and understand that you are the creators of your reality, and you allow yourselves to come into your truth, the bigger the vibration, the bigger the wave, the bigger the energy, the more fluid. And it is more fluid, for the majority of you are doing the work. The news is not letting you know this. The news is showing you everything going bad. The news is showing you pockets of disaster. The news is not showing you what's happening on the vibrational level. These kinds of places show you this news. The tarot readers, the energy readers, the healers, the channelers, we are telling you what's happening on the vibrational level. And on the vibrational level, where things are shifting, things have never been better. For finally, those structures that held you imprisoned are falling apart. Finally, those habits and routines and cycles that kept you thinking that you are worthless and not worthy of abundance are being eradicated, removed, dissolved. And you are taking flight. You're coming into empowerment. You understand that you're the sun. You exist. You are mighty. You are powerful. You are God, Goddess energy. You are incredible. You are everything. And now, life is simply just adjusting to this newness of you. And you are quite extraordinary that you reveal yourself. You are quite extraordinary. It is chalk and cheese, the difference, which is why it's taking so long. If you were just 1 grain, it would have been done. It is indicative of how complex and bright and beautiful and abundant you are, that it takes so long for this world to finally then accurately show you. It's as if you are loading a system on a computer and it's a reboot and that bar is loading. You would be very disappointed, as much as you wanted to go fast. If you changed everything and you've upgraded everything and just went ding, you'd be like, oh, what happened? It doesn't feel like much has happened there. But it takes its time, its time, its time, its time, just loading and changing, adapting, adjusting, resetting, recalibrating, and then processing full. A whole new experience, which you, even with the desires you have now, you're going to be shooketh, because it's completely different. You're going to be shocked. I love it when the guides say shooketh. It makes me laugh. You will be shocked. You will be astounded at how completely different and completely you have not known you. And we can't emphasize that enough. And so even that which you are thinking now, even that which you are dreaming and planning now, think it, dream it, yes, but allow it to ever be flexible, allow it to be flux, for it is going to be more than you have ever imagined. It's going to manifest more than you have ever imagined. But we wish you to be blessed along the journey. We wish you to be nourished along the journey. So remain within your truth, so you receive beautiful blessings along your way. Wow, okay. Luna usually doesn't channel so much information on the new moon, so this is quite a big one. Or the full moons. I mean, we do channel quite a bit, but not such these are, I can almost feel the heft of it, the importance. And it's always been important, of course. That's the work we've been doing for you to come into your truth. But it really feels quite imperative that you remain in your truth regardless of what's happening around you, and that you trust your impulses, you trust your insights, for this is really a time when you are coming into your crystalline truth. Okay, let's pull some tarot. Thank you, Spirit. How do these energies, what are we expecting? What's coming through? Temperance. Wow. Just look at that. Temperance. As above, below, as within, without. A balancing. A balancing. The number 5. Change. Coming to your truth. Oh, wow. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. What else do we receive? The Tower. Woo. Something's coming in. Something's coming in, and it's gonna shooketh. We got the word shooketh. Okay, spirits. Death card, Scorpio energy coming in. The 10 of Wands reversed. Oppression. Prince of Swords action, which is the Knight of Swords. One more card, Spirit, one more card. What is the outcome? What is the outcome? Ah, the Queen of Hearts, contemplation. Okay. Let me just take a moment. Okay. Wow, okay. Okay, so a balancing, and I'm going to read it like this because the only way it'll make sense. Okay. Temperance, a balancing. This is what's occurring now for all of us. And if you allow yourselves to set your intentions within your truth, to really be within your truth, and allow what is occurring in the external, not to sway you, not to hearten you, for it is simply everything coming into the balance. It is simply everything coming into a harmony. And Spirit saying, set your intentions within your truth, these lunar cycles. Every single time, not only lunar cycles, but everything you do, speak your truth, be your truth, action your truth, be impeccable with your word to self, with others, be within you, your truth, your integrity. For now, Spirit can change all external to be that which is you. And as I felt in that message, as we were channeling, you are going to be quite shocked at what you see, and it is a rebirth. You literally are a new. You literally are a brand new person. It is a shock, but it's a good shock. It is the end of the Ten of Wands, so it is a very good shock. It is an end of oppression, an end of limiting thoughts, an end of burden, an end of struggle, an end of laborious experiences and laborious situations and laborious relationships and a laborious existence. It is the end of you denying yourself you. It's an end of caging. It is a purification. You are burning. It's a phoenix moment. You're burning the cages of oppression. You are literally being like lightnings coming into the tower, breaking you free of this. And it's a birth. It's a rebirth. You're completely anew. Scorpio energy is coming in again, and it's a 4. Foundation. Your foundation is completely removed, completely made anew. Into what? These beautiful energies. The Prince of Action, the Knight of Swords. Fast changes coming through now as you receive from the divine to create within your truth. You're receiving your truth and creating within your truth. You're receiving inspiration. You're receiving insight. You're receiving revelations. You're receiving ideas. You're receiving plans. You're receiving inspiration. You're receiving from Spirit. You're receiving from Source. You're receiving from your higher self. You're receiving from you now. It's a completely different way. You are receiving you. You are seeing you. You are being shown you. And it puts you into this beautiful Queen of Cups energy. Receiving love, nurturing, and look at that full moon manifestation, the eagle flying Spirit. Ooh. Wow, a lot of you are going to go through big changes, but remarkable. This is Spirit bringing these blessings. Spirit is bringing this tower. Spirit, you are being shown your truth in clarity. And these full moon cycles where we receive your manifestations, experiences that allow you to love yourself, to nurture you, to take care of you, to love you, to look after you, to nurture you, to adore you, to see you, to cherish you. To love you and to just look after you, to want to look after you, to want to nurture you, to put you first. And you have this not only for yourself, for others. You have so much to share with others. You have so much to share with others. Wow. This is water, so Pisces, Cancerian, and Scorpio energies again. So really bringing quite a a harmony within your emotions, where you're feeling unstable, where you're feeling anxious, where you're feeling you're second guessing, you're doubting, you have stability. You simply have stability within the love of you, within your foundation. And these are solid manifestations and beautiful healings. Beautiful healings. Wow. Incredible healings. And this is Spirit saying, no, don't worry for those who are really needing financial help. This isn't Spirit just saying you're having an energetical healing. The financial abundance that comes in allows for the healing. For then you're able to nurture yourself. Then you're able to rest. Then you're able to go on that holiday. Then you're able to move in that house, pay for those studies, provide for your family. These manifestations not only make you happy because they allow you to now sustain yourself, they also bring a healing. And as much as you enjoy, as much as you enjoy the financial prosperity or the relationships or whatever is coming, it's the healing that you simply appreciate. It's the healing that you just are on your knees grateful to the universe. It's the healing. You can finally just heal and release all of that in the past which held you back, and forgive all, and just be within your truth, within your love, and just be within the harmony and the nurture of you. What exquisite energies. Goosebumps. Wow. So yes, this new moon in Capricorn, bringing through beautiful energies of love, of nurture, of care, asking you not to lose hope, not to give up. Yes, things are not exactly as you would like them to be yet, but this is simply Spirit saying again, you are the last puzzle piece. The other puzzle pieces are still being put into place. The other beings who are coming into your life are still also coming into the honoring of themselves, honoring the truths. Because you see, when you're in your truth, you can only receive those in their truth. So those who would be the best experiences, the best offers, the best opportunities for you, they are being also aligned and activated and upgraded, and Spirit's also working in their lives for them to come into a place where they can be a receptivity to you, where you can co-create within the truths of you to bring you the abundance that you both want to manifest. Everybody here is being shifted to their divinity. It just needs a bit of time for everyone to be there, to be in that place. So allow yourself this patience, allow yourself this gentility, allow yourself this love. Do not rush things. You will always be provided for. You will always be inspired as to how to receive that which allows you to be provided for. You are looked after, you are nurtured, you are seen. And Spirit would like you to remain within that truth, that you may always be seen for all of your eternity. With love and light, be blessed.